Today on Novel versus Adaptation, we're looking at Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. It's the fourth book in the Harry Potter series, and it is the first of some really long books. Like, it's seriously huge. The Triwizard Tournament does not start until like about 228 pages in. It's the 19th chapter. So basically the whole main plot of the book, following this tournament, does not begin until the length of a normal book has already passed. There are a lot of characters and subplots in the book that did not make it into the movie. A few of them are Hermione's crusade to save the house elves. Rita Skeeter is a unregistered animagus, and she can turn herself into a beetle in order to spy on other people's conversations and put them in her tabloid articles. Then there's Bertha Jorkins. She's this missing employee from the Ministry of Magic, and later we discovered that Voldemort killed her after getting information from her about the Triwizard Tournament and about Barty Crouch Jr. Ludo Bagman, who was Bertha's boss at the Ministry of Magic, he was in charge of magical games or something, and he also was a compulsive gambler who cheated the Weasley twins out of their World Cup bet winnings. They won their bet and he gave them fake money. When this was discovered, Harry gives the Weasley twins his Triwizard Tournament winnings, because if you win, not only do you get the cup, but you also get like 1,000 gold galleons. And he gave it to the Weasley twins because he did not want the money after he witnessed the death and fought Voldemort. He wanted nothing to do with that money, so he gave it to the Weasley twins. Sirius was a huge presence in the book. He wrote Harry often. At one point, he was writing him every day, and he even moved into Hogsmeade to be closer to Harry when things got dangerous for him. And then there's Barty Crouch Jr. He got out of prison years earlier. His father broke him out because his mother was dying, and it was her dying wish that her son would go free. So he, broke him out and was holding him like, I guess using the Imperial curse against him and making him stay under control in the house. And that's what Voldemort found out from Bertha Jorkins, and he freed Barty after, I guess it was like Barty had become free at the World Cup tournament. After that, Voldemort made his way to Barty, freed him from the curse, from the Imperious curse from his father, and he went on to Hogwarts as Mad-Eye Moody. Another thing that the main thing that's left out though is after he gives this long confession to Dumbledore, McGonagall, Snape, and Harry, Fudge comes in with the Dementors and have the Dementors give him the Dementor's kiss, which basically sucks his soul out of his body, so he can't give testimony at a court in front of people saying Voldemort's back and I helped it happen. Because Harry was in the Triwizard Tournament, he didn't have to take end of the year exams. It was not a pass on education though, because he was so much younger than the other champions. He had to learn a lot of different spells to just get him through the tournament. He had to learn the spell that called his broom from the castle to the field when he was fighting the dragons, and he also had to learn a whole bunch of hexes and defensive spells to get through the maze at the end. Something else Harry learned that wasn't in the movie was how to defend himself from the Imperious curse. Mad-Eye Moody, or I should say Barty Crouch Jr., not only showed the 3 unforgivable curses to the kids, he performed them on them to show them how to defend themselves against the curses. Harry was the only kid in class who was able to successfully defend himself from the Imperious curse. So when he ended up in the graveyard with Voldemort, and Voldemort tried to use that curse against him and, you know, try to make him do stuff, Harry was able to defend him and not do what Voldemort was trying to make him do. When you add that to the fact that he, for the second time, successfully avoided Voldemort's killing curse, it left Voldemort a little bit shaken. Okay, so which one do I prefer? The book or the adaptation? I'm gonna have to say, even though it was really long, spacing out the Triwizard Tournament tasks for months in between, I am going to say I prefer the book to the movie adaptation. And that's mainly because of Harry's relationship with Sirius. This was the closest Harry's ever had to having a parent in this book, his relationship with Sirius, especially, you know, with him needing someone to talk to as he's trying to avoid getting killed, as it happens every year. But this time he actually had a parent figure to turn to and get advice from. And he even had one of those parent teenager things where Sirius was writing him and telling him, don't do this, stay on the grounds, listen to your teachers. And he was like, how dare he tells me to do all that stuff after all the stuff he did when he was in school. But you know, I really like that aspect of the book. So what are some of your favorite things from the book that didn't make it into the movie? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, sharing is caring. Share this video with all of your friends and enemies. Gotta go.